Hello everybody and welcome to the Portal of Peril update, even though the Portal of Peril is actually not even in the game yet until next month. I don't even know why that's a thing, but in today's video, I will be helping you guys with the Arc 2 Spellements and stuff like that. And at the start here, I'm going to briefly explain everything, the features, and how it works. And I will be giving you a TLDR of the most efficient ways to get everything, and I will also have timestamps in the description below to skip ahead to the method you want to, study or maybe do to acquire your Spellements. The best way to get Spellements right now is to actually do the new Crying Sky raid. Now, you guys are probably looking at me like, Liam, have you lost your mind? And no, I'm telling you guys this directly from a developer. This is what they told me, and I actually did the raid, and yes, you do get a lot of drops. In the raid, you get, I think, at least 22 drops 3 times, and then the 2 other fights, you get a drop of 6. So, add that up, and it's quite a lot. So if you're winning every single raid run you do, you are literally stacking everything from rank 7 to rank 10 and King Artorias every school in the raid. It's just a ridiculous amount. Now, most people aren't going to raid or win that much, Liam. So can we talk about the other methods? Okay. Well, a lot of things are similar, right? You have your retriever pet talent, which I will recommend everybody to get. If you do have a spiritual or elemental retriever pet, definitely get that. If you don't have it, I would recommend trying to get it. It's a little bit challenging to do, but if you can get it, it will help you out quite a bit, guys. So elemental retriever, spiritual retriever, still really good stuff to have. We have the cantrips chest that were also added into the Arc 2 places, and I will have that segment in the video if you want to skip ahead to these spots. Keep in mind, in those segments though, I did not actually find a place for Celestia or Avalon. I spent a long time looking, and I just literally could not find any good spots in them. There's spots where you can find like consistent cantrip chests per realm, but to me a good cantrip spot is like 2 or 3 chests per realm. But in Avalon and Celestia, I could only find 1 per realm, so I actually didn't include any gameplay, or wouldn't recommend doing that in general for those worlds on the cantrip method, guys. So we have retriever talent, we have cantrips, and we have raids, and we also have the new level scaling feature as well. So this feature is actually really interesting, and I like it quite a bit. Now, there is a bug in the game right now where you can literally like go in, level scale down, and then go out to Arc 1 and actually farm like the Arc 2 Spellements in the Arc 1 places. It's kind of confusing with how it works. I'm going to try and explain it. I actually really like the idea of this concept. I don't think it's intended. I could be absolutely wrong. But essentially, you can level scale down and control the drops you get from the bosses you fight. Now you're probably like, Liam, what the hell did you just say to me? Okay, so for example, if I scale down to level 100, and then I do the Arc 1 method of acquiring elemental Spellements, that Arc 1 fight will give me Arc 2 Spellements, the same amount, which is really good. And it will give me them judged on what level I am scaled to. So if I do level 100 Regant, and I go to Boris Blackrock in this case for, elemental Spellements in Dragonspire Arc 1, right? That was the method. I will actually get all of the Spellements rank 7 to 10, including King Artorias, but I'm going to get mostly King Artorias and Storm Owl because that's what my level range is around and scaled to. But if I scale down to level 60 and I do these fights, or I do like, Biddy Narini as well, I'm gonna only get maximum rank 7 spells, and then everything below that, like Arc 1. So it's actually very intricate, and I think this actually was really well designed, even though I don't think it's intentional. I know there's a lot of people right now taking advantage of this in the community because the actual farming, like, doing Morganth, Shibalba, Avalon, Mirror Lake, Trials of Spears, it's all just really unreasonable. And the grind just doesn't feel good. It's way too grindy. It's mind-numbing. It's very, you know, underwhelming. Not trying to be too negative in the video here, but I feel like that is the general community sentiment around Spellements. I think they're a really cool idea. I just think it's way too grindy. So yeah, I know it's a little confusing, but I hope it did make some sense, guys. It's very, very confusing. But generally, what I want to say here is what I'm going to recommend is if you are in a guild and you can raid, I would recommend doing it actively. I know I'm going to try and do that and get my own guild going, but you get a lot and you can hit the chests in the raid as well to even get way more. It's literally insane. But if you're not somebody in a guild that has access to raids, I'd recommend making a retriever pet, finding some friends as well, and just doing the Cantrip method for now. You could do the level skill thing where you go to, you know, Arc 1 places and you kind of choose what level of rewards you want to get, which again, I think actually was very good design, even though I feel like that is actually not intended, which again, it sounds really silly. But even doing the level scale down in the Arc 1 areas for Arc 2 Spellements method, it's still really, really mind-numbing, even though this probably is the easiest way along with the raid. A lot of the casual PvE players and stuff like that, like I think they're just really getting tired of, you know, feeling like the game is catered towards the advanced content PvP players, right? Because as a casual, you don't really have an incentive or anything really to do in the game at the end game. Right now, I just really get the feeling that the very casual, the standard players, or just even people in the middle that are like kind of like, you know, toes dipped in raids and like kind of casual, they're just kind of getting tired of what we have going on right now with not having a lot of content to do. So yeah, I might just be absolutely wrong. I might sound crazy in this video, but this is generally how I feel and what I've seen a lot going on in the community, and I hope this video can help you out. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video with the cantrips and basically me explaining them and how they work. And yeah, if it helped you out, leave a like and a sub, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching and take care. So essentially, in the floating mountains here, there are about 3 different spots. Oh my god, I have the hiccups, I'm so sorry. So there's one right here. They're pretty much all on this Isla major island right here. And there's also a spawn across from it. Also a spawn back here. Now, I only have one in this case, but if you actually go back over here, which I believe is back to the Alto area, there can be a spawn right here as well. So yeah, once you're done that, just switch the realm, and as you can see right here, we have another chest. Now for me personally, there's been about 2 to 3 per realm. In that recording, there's only actually 1. Okay, so we got that one. Now we're gonna work our way down back to the original area here. And again, there can be one that spawns on the right there and one on the left. So yeah, this is 2 per realm this time, and that's typically what makes a good cantrip chest spot. I did make one of these for Arc 1 quite some time ago, so you guys can check that out on the channel if you want. Now, if you guys pay attention to the drop pool that we got right here, it is essentially all rank 10. So if you are doing the Cantrip method, you have to keep in mind it will give you the Spellements for the world. So I'm in Azteca, therefore I'm getting rank 10 spells. Now if I go to Chrysalis, I am going to get King Artorias, and I will show you guys the best spot, oh my god, the best spot to get the cantrip chest in Chrysalis. So you're going to simply make your way into the Silent Market and take the Hive teleporter on the far right. Now when you're in here, you're going to be taking a left and then make your way to the ladder here. Now you already see the first chest here, and already one up there, and there's also one on the 3rd level. Now this is a really good spot right now because there's a lot of cantrip chests that have a pretty frequent spawn rate, and you can just make your way up top and switch your realm. So as you can see, I got King Artorias, but I did not get any for my actual Storm School King Artorias, which is kind of sad, you know. I do have 7 maxes though, so I need every single king art, which I guess is okay. But alright, now the next area I know about is going to be between Zamunda and the Zamunda outskirts. Now, I've seen about 4 spawns here, give or take. There can be one on your right here in the corner. There's not this time. And there can also be one to our left in this corner as well. And then you simply just walk into the outskirts here, and there's typically ones on your left. Okay, I finally found a chest. Now, this took a while because I think somebody was actually farming it. I had to swap like 3 realms or whatever, so I assume there's a group farming this method already. But essentially, you'll walk in the door here, and there can be a spawn on your left behind the shack here, or right here on our left, as you can see. Yeah, so we got all rank 8s. We got Medusa, Raw, Medusa, and again, even though I'm on a storm, I did not get a single storm spell from the chest, unfortunately.